We are in the process of rescuing 20 turkeys from one of the largest turkey slaughterhouses in the western United States. It's a Thanksgiving miracle. These animals are going to be taken directly from slaughter to sanctuary. Imagine a world where all over the world, and all over the nation, instead of eating turkeys on Thanksgiving, we save turkeys on Thanksgiving. Well, that world is coming to life today at Norbest Turkey Farms in Moroni, Utah. And our hope is in the future, this is a clarion call for the entire world, that we can create a world where we no longer harm any animals for food. That we treat animals like living creatures in the same way we treat our dogs and cats, because these animals do have the same feelings as our dogs and cats. They do have the same desire to live. Matu, how are you feeling?
Oh, it's a beautiful feeling to take this little bird to her freedom. The first time she'll ever walk on the grass and see the sky.
For our planet to survive, for our communities to truly thrive, and for our conscience to really be uplifted, we need to stop clinging to outdated traditions that involve so much violence against animals, against human beings, and contamination of our air and water, and move towards a plant-based system. And that's our message today. And Derek, you don't look like a hippie vegan. You look like, honestly, somebody from Utah.
Yeah,
Tell us a little about yourself. I mean, your background is an interesting one, where you're kind of an unexpected animal rights activist and vegan, right?
Yeah, I'm actually from Iowa. I come from a background of hunting, and my dad had a multi-generational hog farm.
Yeah. So from hog farmer to animal rescuer in many ways.
You know, it's when you're connected to the issue and you are raised around these animals and you see a clear alternative.
Yeah.
We say we care about animals, and this is the real way to reflect that.
Yeah. And what about you, Evan? Are you happy about your new friend here?
I'm so excited.
Do you like turkeys?
Yes, I absolutely love turkeys, but not to eat.
Not to eat. You love turkeys to save, not to eat.
Yes.
And isn't that a great message this holiday season? Let's save turkeys instead of eating them. And who can deny the words of a kid? Like, look how cute that kid is. So listen to those words and ask yourself, do I want to be part of a Thanksgiving that involves compassion, right? Or do I want to be a part of Thanksgiving that involves violence against animals?
It just makes me feel so amazing that I know that I'm not part of this turkey suffering, but I'm part of this turkey living.
Yeah. So they have these beautiful blue eyes too. You can see the blue tint in their eyes. They're very observant. They're very visual animals. They love observing the world around them. And as Faith was saying, when a plane flies over or a bird flies over, they'll watch. When there are new animals at the farm, they'll go and meet them and introduce themselves. They love to chirp and play and get belly rubs. And this turkey is going to get all those things and more this Thanksgiving. One of the remarkable things about turkeys is that beyond having the ability to fly, they're also extremely social animals. And I heard that you're going to be going up there with Vegan Evan, huh?
Yeah.
So we got kids, we got turkeys, we got animal rescuers. Tell us a little about your journey. I mean, you haven't always been an animal rights advocate, no?
No, not at all. So, growing up, I had no pets. And when I was 20, I got a dog. And, this dog and I bonded on a level that I didn't even know existed. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
And so I started realizing that pigs have that same spirit. We have the capacity to connect with them on the same level. We just choose not to. And not only do we not choose not to, we don't have the opportunity to interact with them. That's why I encourage people to go to sanctuaries, visit these animals. The pigs are like our dogs. They roll over for belly rubs. And when you see them as individuals, it changes you.
And this actually reminds me of a Jewish value called tikkun olam, which means the repair of the world. And I think that with the animal rights movement in particular, whenever we do an action or share a video or especially save a life, we're getting closer to the full repair of the world to tikkun olam.
Yeah. So Zephan, you're devoutly Jewish, correct?
Correct.
And you think this is part of your cultural and religious tradition?
Yes.
And part of your religion's tradition to save animals rather than hurt them?
Yes.
Robert, do you have anything to share?
Just very happy
to
be able to bring her to our temple. She's actually going to be going to our
She's going to a temple, wow. And what happens, I mean, she's going to live at the temple in peace and happiness for the rest of her life, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. Because a lot of people feel like it's almost, as an adult, embarrassing to say you love animals. But there's absolutely nothing embarrassing about that at all. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're non-binary, whether you're Buddhist, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Christian, loving animals is part of our core value system across all human cultures, all human creeds. And it's about time for our systems to start recognizing our values. And the problem is, too often these systems are corrupt. They're based on corporate influence. They're based on campaign contributions. It's one of the reasons I and others are being prosecuted with potentially decades in prison for merely rescuing and giving aid to suffering animals. But we can change that. We can change that entire system if you are empowered to align your world, your lifestyle with the values you hold. This holiday season, let's save some lives. Let's save some lives.